Right, okay. Hello. Nutrient-based fats. Okay. We're looking at that plant thing for Suvi, aren't we?
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Nav sent.
I'm not sure it's wise. Let's go and get some of get these messages. Alright, download. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge, Angara were one people. It took centuries after that disaster to find each other again. And by then we'd been divided too long. That's how the Ket were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you, others want you to save us. Divisions are forming. If you're really here to help, keep our people united. I'm not entirely sure how to do that. Pavoa and Ishare to you all. I'm writing this in my final days. I've lived a long life that now comes to its natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at a turning point in history. Part of me is angry I won't see what happens next, but I have made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine, and the Ket, will reverberate into the lives of my great-grandchildren, and that gives me strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, and I've seen enough to know your people understand that too. Be well. Take care of each other. Change life for the better. Goodbye. Don't be deceived by the posturing of Ephra de Tershav and his resistance. We are not a violent people. We are scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers, explorers. That's what basically every empire has said. I know they're not an empire. I know they're resistance, but every empire says that. This is our home, but there is room enough for us all. We told the Ket the same thing, but they didn't listen. We hope you do. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the Ket that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. We may as well be screaming into the wind. Okay, well, we're definitely going to send that one. Like, yeah, unedited. I'm gonna do this properly. I mean, unless there's, like, something absolutely, like, you're evil, we hate you all, no one cares about us, or cares about you. Then I might change things. I might tweak it and edit, but I don't think I will. I mean, no. Okay. Translated from Shailesh. Thank you. I remember the first time I met the Mashai. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She has done so much for our people. When the rumours began that she'd been caught by the Ket, and worse, killed, I lost hope for our future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you came to save us. This is not your galaxy, you don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the Ket is a fool. I see you for what you are, and there are many more like me. If you come in peace and friendship, Pavoa. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That is all you need to know. And he forgot to put a subject. Pavoa, my name is Vajaka. My family said I could write to you. I've never met an alien before, but I'd like to meet you. I think we can be friends. Ah, it's probably one of the little ones. Ah. There's probably, like, if you put all of the ones that are slightly hostile like that, it might be that the Nexus is like, whoa, which side are we on? Like, I mean, in theory, you could edit out the positive ones, but I don't see the point in doing that. What was that? Resistance volunteers. The Ket have felt the power of the Resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Vold are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family within the Resistance. We will train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The Resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us. But I think, yeah, so in theory, you could, like, if you send everything, I wonder, like, what the story is, what the kind of impacts would be. But I think we got to send all of them, because that's the point, like, it shouldn't just be a stunt, this should be actually, like, this is what the wide Angara populace are. And most of them are positive. But whatever. Why are you here? What impulse drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here. Okay. Subject questions. Which one of your species actually controls the so-called initiative? Are you even different species, or just genetic constructs customized to fulfill different roles? Why do you all walk on 2 legs like us? Is it so we'll accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? Keep off Haval. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Haval, I filed a complaint with Governor Shai. Shai? That world is one of our most sacred places and is not for outsiders. Even the Ket keep their distance because they know we'll fight to the death to protect it. Anyone who defiles Haval will face consequences. Well, I don't think I'm going to be doing much else on Haval anyway, just in case that was what messed with the recording. So we'll be following that. Show gifts. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them and let us retrace your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life. I've sent all of them because I think that's the right thing to do. It might be a terrible decision, but I think it's still the right thing to do. Let's have a look at our codex, shall we? I was just thinking I might have a look at the codex, see what it's... Journey so far. See if there's anything new. I don't think any of these are new. Ooh, missions rescue. Made sure the Ket Cardinal in charge of the expedition did not survive meeting you. Crew like no other. What have we got now? Don't think anything new in... nothing new. Kallo Jaff. Kallo and Gil don't get along. Kallo doesn't seem inclined to discuss it. I don't like that it scrolls like that. Suvi. You and Suvi also spent time talking about your respective families. Suvi's parents were both academics and inspired her to begin her journey in science. Rider. Rider, I've completed a more thorough evaluation for now. This is what I'm delivering to Pathfinder HQ. You exhibit heart and empathy in many situations, so I've drifted away from that professionalism I think I had. Also, the passion that you bring to your role as Pathfinder does not go unnoticed by those who work alongside you. In fact, it may be a key component in drawing others to you. So I assume it... I don't know. I assume is that kind of like how it's balanced or something? However, I'd say that all this is completely in line with your tendency to act impulsively in many situations, to go with your gut rather than pause and wait for more information. Considering I'm playing as me, that's really wrong. Perhaps I should note that you're more impulsive in the field than you are with your affection. I would add, although you've had to quickly adjust to take on a new and experienced role, you maintain a direct and professional demeanour. My guess is that your former military training is something. You're still mourn the loss of your father, Alec. You started the search for answers to the mystery about why your father made Pathfinder. You visited your sister. You were honest that Dad was killed. And you were honest about the struggles. I mean, I just enjoy flirting with you. I flirted a couple of times with Vetra. What does Vetra say about it? No, it doesn't mention that at all. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure if and with whom, and if so with whom I would have a romance. I'll have a romance. Knowing me, I'm probably going to have a romance. I might just end up stumbling into a romance, if nothing else.
Not today,
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me.
Okay. What's going on? Let's listen in.
Exaltation is just another word for how the Ket kill us.
And if you're wrong? If we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Ket up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
Oh dear. I don't know what to say at this point. They want to confuse you? All Ket aren't alike.
I've seen different types of Ket. They could be exalting multiple species.
Anything they transform is an abomination. We have to destroy the creatures.
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
I don't think I've in any way helped, and I may have made diplomacy worse. Woo! They're making diplomacy worse! Yay! It's my standard job.
Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I figured we should end up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Because of the scans?
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them for being angry. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Baran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Yeah, this sounds like stealing secrets.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here.
Then why don't you ask then?
Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jar can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
Yeah, don't blindside me like this.
Liam, I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid-market.
You're right, of course, you're right. And the Angara are right too. The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
Let's go while it's fun.
Let's not push our luck. We'll save the market for another day.
Good idea, Pathfinder. We've enough trouble. Probably more coming.
What annoys me is the fact that, as a character, is that he just said, "Oh, go and do this thing." If he'd said, "This is my thought. This is what I'm thinking we should do. Would you do it?" I probably would have done it. So what bugs me is not that we were doing it, but the fact he tricked us into doing it.
When trouble comes calling, will you be ready? Buy my armor. I'm not selling to aliens.
Okay, I thought I'd talk to you about it, but alright.
Ryder.
Right. No, I'm not spoken to her. Where's PB? Where is PB? Is she on the map somewhere? Maybe she's on the map. No, no one's on the map. Maybe she's back at the docks. Alright, let's... So we've Drac, Vetra, Cora, Liam. That's PB and... Is it both the humans, the Angara? Trying to do it based on... So there are two humans, we know where they are. Turian, we know where she is. Krogan, and Asari, and... who's the sixth? No, right, yeah. Right, Liam. Oh, Jarl, we've spoken to. Liam, Drac, Vetra, Cora, and PB. So...
Research has been going well. We're close to a breakthrough in Elmok hybrids. That's incredible. Why are the good ones always dead?
I hear he had a thing for the repository's curator. It never went anywhere. She's just as thick.
Giles available.
You're hopeless. Where's that hunt?
Right. Well... What's in here? Ooh, repository of history! History! Ooh, yeah, I thought you might be here. And also history. Oh, are you drunk, PB?
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You've been drinking.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Well, the Angara still have questions.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
No, don't worry.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
That's awfully understanding of you, Ryder. You're a good egg. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Okay. I think we'll put a cut in here, and next time we'll go around and look at all the history. Woo! Yay, history! So yeah, I've not noticed any problems with the recording. I might notice some in editing and be like, how did I miss that? But yeah, it looks like it's actually been better now. So maybe we just won't go to Haval. You know, and I mean, you know, we got some messages, and one of them said that, you know, going to Haval is kind of sacrilegious, and you know, we don't want to cross these guys. We're just we're just kind of starting allies. We want to kind of build kind of a close relationship. So we don't want to kind of go against some people, some groups of Angara there. So we won't go to Haval. That's the reason why role playing. It's not because I'm terrified about the kind of fact it might be messing my recording up. It is. So yeah, next time we'll go and have a chat with everyone. Well, we'll go and have a look at these. I think we've spoken to everyone now, so we don't need to go anywhere. And then we can just go to the vault and see what's going to happen. There we go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.